All right, welcome to the view from here. I am going to try to show you what I have set up for a temporary auxiliary battery that I can just put into my van when I am getting on the road, and I can take it out so I'm not carrying the weight. So it starts with an Optima battery. This is a big sucker battery that I got too big of a one, but I got it for used. What I have hooked up here is a little Fleabay, you can't even read it. It's a voltage meter and amperage meter. So I don't have it right now, but you can run a lead down to your auxiliary outputs and it'll tell you how many amps you're drawing. So this is just telling me right now what my battery is at. On the positive lead, I have a marine, so you can disconnect this, and then you are not going to be running any chance of getting any shorts because this isn't protected right now. It used to be in a box and it was protected. Okay, so that lead comes down to this fuse block, which is out of a Geo tracker actually. So what I did is pop that off. We have an 80 amp fuse here that the positive comes into here, into there, runs through the fuse, runs out the back, and it runs into this connector. Inside the van, there's another connector where I can plug this into, and that connector is goes past a low voltage inhibitor, so that once the car power is up to 13 something volts, it clicks in. I'll show you that in the daylight. It clicks in and then starts charging this battery. Once the voltage drops down to 12-ish, it shuts it off, so this battery will not be connected. So you can drain this battery dry, and your house battery, no, your car battery, your starter battery, does not get affected. Works really slick. Okay, so what we have also coming off of the connector, I have a negative going straight to the terminal, and then this negative here comes into the power outlets. So our power outlets come through. We got 3 power outlets. They come through underneath and are connected in the spades there, and they are coming through 15 amp fuses, which connect to the bus on the inside that is on this. So it goes through the 80 amp to here, and I think they go through the 80 amp and then they come to here to the 15s. And then I've got 2 extra on here. There are spades underneath, so you can hook anything else high power that you want, high draw that you want in there. Now the idea with this was you can also feed power in, right? So if you connect input power to this, it will come through here and charge your battery. Now it's only 15 amp, so I'm not sure that you could use a solar with this setup. You would probably have to use one of these spade bits for solar and come in through here, because you'll have a bigger draw. I had it hooked up wrong to some little Go Zero 7 watts, and 7 watts I think. It's not enough wattage or voltage to charge the battery. But that was the idea, was that I could plug into here during the day and feed, and when I stopped or whatever, I could also have power going in from the from the solar. What else do we have here? I think that's about it. Obviously, this goes on here during the running, and this is very handy. The other thing I have is a pure sine wave inverter. So this is a pure sine wave. You can run computers off of this and they won't mind it at all. So what you do, we're going to plug that into here. Oh, it's already on. And then it has an extension, it has a ground. This is ground here. It has a ground clip. So that's going to run into here. Let's clip it onto there so you have a good ground, right? And so now we click it on, and we have, I think it's, 150 watts, 12 volt DC, and it's 120 AC, sorry. But the nice thing is that this is a sine wave, so it's not gonna, your computers are gonna run off it nicely. It's not a dirty inverter like you get at Canadian Tire. So that is it. Short and dirty, kind of ugly. It's in this because my camel box that it was in is too small now. This is a big battery. I used to have this little battery, Econo Power. I have no idea what it's about, but I got it for 35 bucks because the guy didn't know what was going on with it. That was 10 years ago, 12 years ago. The only reason that I can't use it anymore is when it was in the ammo box, it pushed on one of these a little bit and it ended up breaking it inside. So if you push down on it, you can get voltage. But other than that, it's a fine battery. So 12 years of running it dead, leaving it, ignoring it, running it up, running it dead. The things still, they're just amazing little batteries. This one here is quite a bit bigger and a lot heavier, which is a bit unfortunate. So this one I could have put into my deli in the front because it'll fit, but that one I don't know if I can or not. Haven't even tried it. So let's just go to my van for a sec. So here's some Rayovacs, just getting, when I'm going on the trip, I will have them charging as we go. And then this is the line out. So that's coming in. It runs underneath the seat. My rain gear out of the way. Underneath the seat into the front. And comes up into this. And that's the low voltage inhibitor I was telling you about. So when it reaches 13.3 volts, this little light comes on and it connects that wire. When it reaches 12.2, it light comes off and it disconnects the wire. So you never have to worry about your starting battery being drained. They're like 40 bucks. You can get them 100 bucks for all the wiring and everything, and they work like a charm. So there you go. I hope it helps you a lot. All right, take care. View from here. We'll talk to you later. Cheers.